I'll be your right arm. Oh, and he broke his arm. Well, that's kind of a shame, but that Senko was a poor choice of words. I mean, you can still probably use your left arm for that kind of tools out there. Yeah, she might have realized that mistake a little bit too late. Anyway, speaking of Fox girls being better out here, it's the Mr. Foxman himself bringing you some anime memes. And if you happen to like that kind of stuff, stick around, hit that like button, subscribe, say, Noble, you are the coolest weeb I know, which is not a very high bar. So anyway, let's get straight into the memes. Point of view, the waitress asks what I want to drink. And me, I mean, I usually save my internal struggles for home, but sure. Okay.
Soda.
Soda, let's go. Yeah, sometimes that's not very specific enough there. At least from where I'm from, soda can mean many different things, you know? It's not just like Coca-Cola or Pepsi. It can just be like root beer or something else similar. Trust me, bro, I can fix her.
Let's make a baby, yours and mine. It'll
Excellent.
be the strongest warrior ever.
She got the black scaleras? How do you say that word? All right, ma'am, I might have to put you down. I just I thought he was gonna tell it to us straight. Ma'am, I'm gonna set you down and I'm gonna run the other way. And I ain't looking back. You crazy. You the bad kind of crazy. And I don't need that in my life right now.
I have a wife.
I didn't know you were a lesbian.
Nice.
Can I see her?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's
a man.
yeah, that is Felix.
A man who is my wife.
Man, who is my wife?
didn't know you-
I mean, fair enough. If he wants to be the wife, who am I to say no in this type of situation out there? And to be fair, I do think Felix is wife material. Yeah, I said it. Point of view, get called a good boy in an anime con.
Look at me in the eyes. Good boy.
Oh,
Look at me in the eyes.
that's like a,
Say thank you.
say thank you.
Good boy. Yeah.
Jesus, that's a bit direct. He just falls apart. They're like, it just falls apart at the end. I mean, I know some of y'all kind of be like that, you know. Some of y'all be like that, and hey, that would probably make your entire weeb convention if that happened to you. Also, Kill la Kill, great anime. Oh.
Silent.
No. Just something about the giggles that's contagious. And I am one to talk because I giggle at my own jokes and then I just laugh more at my own laughs. Sometimes it's kind of embarrassing. I was made fun of a lot for that in high school and afterwards in college. What is this strange place? OMG, a baguette tree. This must be heaven. Just eating the hair instead. And I have a bad story. I was defending my household from a big scary white wolf, okay, in my dream. And I was like, it was scary. It was like a dire wolf kind of situation out here. And I knew my cats and Ashley were on the inside. And I was standing firm and I went to go kick it in the face. And it turns out I woke up at that exact moment and kicked Ashley. Oops, but I defended the household. She didn't seem to be very happy about me doing that. All right, so we got like a little piece of meat out there, and here, say, honey, and bite into a pill that was on the. You have betrayed me. You have betrayed me. I thought that was good, tasty meat. Apparently, it was a reference to this. Oh. Here's the crunch, and just his betray. He's just so mad. Here's the crunch and stops being happy. Oh no. Yeah, I imagine Dog Wife wouldn't be happy about taking her medicine like that. Hey reader, I found this gun that shoots Isekai trucks. Let's try it out. I hate my life. Oh, darn it, I forgot I'm the main character. It just turns around. Yeah, that you forgot there is a very specific thing that Isekai trucks do, and that's only go after the main character. They don't go about those background NPCs. So the live action Chopper was finally revealed. Honestly, here are some designs that were just robbed, in my opinion. It's just Chopper with that realistic looking face. Okay, AI Chopper with a human-like face. Oh God, whatever that creature is with that Chihuahua face. Oh, the third one's the worst. And Dwayne The Rock Chopper. Stop. Look, guys, I'm gonna be real, okay? There's a few people that have opinions about this, and this sums up what the war is. Choppa in the live action looks amazing. Choppa in live action looks horrible. Huh? They're just both looking at each other. I'm on Team Luffy on this one out here. It looks more similar to Ugly Sonic with the human teeth and the face being a little bit too realistic looking and not going full anime style on it. I feel like you gotta be more loose with it. Connecting with humans' logic of Marcel, just humans don't live long, so I'll cherish them for the time they're here. And avoiding connections with humans' logic of Freire, humans don't live long, and the time I spent with them is a very small percentage of my life. It doesn't matter that I remember every moment of it, and I'm affected powerfully by it. Oops, I realized I was in love with a human only 30 years after he died of old age. Oopsie. You know, hey, man, that's what makes Freire interesting, okay? She doesn't know. She lives a completely different sort of life from us, okay? She's an elf and has elf logic, okay? Doesn't have human logic. Shanks saying, I have no intention of seeing Luffy. And Yasop in the background just being completely relieved to not see his son. What the frick, man? Why do you hate you Usopp that much, Yasop? Come on, man. Just ditching him like gone freak's dad out here. When I entered my childhood friend's room, I found him cross-dressing, and that's what he looked like before? Wow. I'll pretend I didn't see it. Sister, I'm his little sister. Okay, so you're his little sister. Looks like you've been taking care of my sister lately, huh? Thanks, okay? Well, it's not a big deal. It was only because you're all alone anyway. But you know, my sister doesn't have any experience with men, so don't get your hopes too high if you have ulterior motive, okay? Okay. What was on his mind when he said that? Oh no. Oh no. And then gets a notification. Whoa, Oni-san. Sorry, my little sent this photo without my knowledge. Oh no, he's doing something weird again. Oh no. Oh man, the friend is down bad. This is a pure degenerate out here. All right. I don't know if I feel sorry for the friend in this situation. He's just trying to be supportive, man. He really is just trying to be a supportive bro. SAO fans, finally at peace. Now that solo leveling is the butt of every joke. Finally. SAO. It's free. All it took was something else to be so shamelessly promoted by Crunchyroll. Just so dastardly promoted by them. Be grateful, mortal. Bow before me. You've been saved by the Emerald Sorceress. If you tell anyone about this, you're dead. Tatsumaki, she's making a manga or something. I see you, gave yourself some extra proportions there, all right? There's even a follow-up. At long last, I have them both. The Obsidian Cloak and the Emerald of Wind. I am unstoppable. Yes, yes, such intoxicating power. The whole world will tremble before the might of the Emerald Sorceress. I don't get it. Aren't we supposed to be playing the good guys? You sound like a cheesy villain. It's roleplay. Don't ruin my moment. And they're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Aw, okay. You know, she's just trying to RP out here. Yeah, Tatsumaki would probably make a decent villain out there, but I like the fact that she's just a tsundere hero. You know, she's trying her best in her own way, and yeah, this just amplifies how cute she is. When Hinata asked Naruto if it's his first time, and Naruto being like, well, well, I just so happened to shadow clone myself and made myself. Oh God, this brings a whole new. I never thought that he would do this, but this is maybe something a degenerate Naruto would actually do. Sometimes it does get lonely, lads. Is it still flufferbation at that point? I don't know. And that's gonna do it here for our anime beef session. I hope I got some of y'all to laugh out there. If you did, hey, share the love, see some other beautiful videos that I have made, and I hope to see you beautiful sons of guns again in the next video.